Yard. It's very depressing. Hey,
You look amazing, my friend. Hello, everybody. I am Haley Gray, and I am the founder of the Women's Entrepreneur Network, here with my friend and mentor, Caterina Rando. And I am so excited to have you here. Welcome, Caterina.
hey, my friend. Blessing to be with you as usual.
Likewise, I am so excited to see you on what I would say is an off day on a weekend.
Yeah,
So tell people a little bit about who it is that you are and what it is that you do.
I am a woman on a mission to support women who have service businesses to be themselves, do their thing, live an authentic life while also massively monetizing their mastery and contributing, having surplus to contribute to their community and the causes that they care about. That's what I'm all about. I specialize in sales and using speaking to get clients. And of course, I also host an amazing retreat called the Bliss Retreat. Haley's coming with me next year. And I'm going on Haley's branding cruise next year too. Bing, bing, bing. Very excited for that. I've been doing my thing for almost 30 years. I have also a center in San Francisco called the Thriving Women in Business Center. And I'm all about cultivating community and having you bliss in your entrepreneurial journey. Bing, bing, bing.
Love it. Yeah. And the bing, bing, bing thing just always makes me smile and kind of cracks me up. Tell me the history of the bing, bing, bing.
The history of the bing, bing, bing. I was giving a talk one year to a big, large conference. I was the opening keynote, and they sold energy, like energizing for your energy for your house. And they said, "Okay, Caterina, these ladies, they're selling from home, and how do we keep them motivated selling from home?" And that's where I said, "Okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to take your hands, you're going to put them at your side, you're going to lift up the girls, and whenever you have to make a call and you're a little bit depresso, you say, bing, bing, bing. And that gets you energized for your call." So that's the history of the bing, bing, bing. What it's come to be is every time I'm happy, I say, bing, bing, bing. And it broadcasts your bliss. And that's how we seem to use it with my clients and in our community. And you can never be depresso or down when you say bing, bing, bing. And that's one success tool everyone can take away right now.
I love it. Yeah. Now it's interesting how you have all of these little nuggets and you massively deliver in every single thing that you do.
Thank you, Haley. Well,
So,
that's the other thing is when you do your thing a long time, you pick up, you cultivate, you notice, you learn, we test. I'm like you, Haley. I like to test everything. Does this work? Does this work? If I do it 15 minutes earlier or later or longer, what is the optimal, where can we get the optimal results? And that's what I want for ladies in their business is to take some of all those testings and questions off by supporting them with some of the systems and strategies that we're going to discuss at Expand Your Fempire coming up on November 3rd.
tell me, what is Expand Your Fempire?
Okay. Expand Your Fempire. I got a Fempire. You got a Fempire. All of the women in your community have Fempires. Your Fempire is your women-owned business that is up to good in the world and think of it like your kingdom, like if you were the queen, your kingdom. And you know what? When you have a kingdom, you get to run your kingdom any way you want, right? Doesn't matter. You're the boss. And that's the thing. I want women to be the boss in their business. I want them to run their business like a business. And we're going to look at a lot of things that are going to facilitate and accelerate not only your revenue growth, but your business ease and effectiveness. That's what we're going to do at the Expand Your Fempire Summit. And by the way, Haley, did you get your crown in the mail yet, my friend?
I have not yet got my crown in the mail.
Wow.
However, hold on real quick. I have a crown from a former event, not to be crownless and carry,
Okay, good.
and I
Okay,
can
good.
wear
So
my crown.
so we put everybody, oh, that must be from the last time. Bing, bing. We send, and that we have even more upgraded crowns this time. This one is a little extra. This is not the exact crown I'm sending to the ladies, but it's pretty close. And everybody gets a Fempire fun box with a crown, with a journal, with what we call infographic cards, which are cards that are helping you. Let me grab a few right here. What they do is help solidify the learning. So this one says, wear your heart all over your business. This one's crown, which we're going to go over the crown acronym. This one says engagement is the queen of everything. Bing, bing, bing. This is not so much social media engagements. That's your area, Haley. This is more about connecting with people and having them be with you. So those are some of the things we're going to talk about. And we send people the infographic cards, we send them chocolates. There's a couple other fun things in there. And as a result, we have a great day. You know, one of the things they found, Haley, I'm sure you know this, that when people are having fun, they learn more and they learn better. And that's why we really make sure that Fempire is fun. It's interactive. We do lots of networking during the day. And it's going to be one of those situations, like every situation. It's always my intention that everybody leaves way more uplifted than when they showed up.
I love it. I've been to a few of these Fempires and to several of your events and had such an amazing time, I have to say.
Thank you. Well, you know, fun is part of what we intend to do around here, because your business doesn't have to be super serious. Sometimes in business, and I talk about this for sales too, Haley. Sometimes for sales, we get on and we're like, oh, okay, I got to talk to this person, and okay, I got to tell them the price, and we're so serious. And as a result, that doesn't really attract revenue and clients. And if you can have fun on the phone when you're talking sales, people are way more open to what you have to invite them to. Also keep that in mind. There's another sidebar super tip.
I find that the more you have fun, the more you connect, the more you build engagement, the more you build community,
right?
The easier the sales flow without having to do some of these really, I don't know, unnatural,
right, unnatural things,
contortions.
A lot of sales experts are teaching you tactics that really are not authentic for women and don't feel good to women. And if it doesn't feel good, Haley, you know we're not going to do it if it doesn't feel good. And
right.
then,
well, yeah, exactly. Or if you do it, it's going to come off as so weird.
Right, because it's not you. And
it's not going to,
Right. So authenticity, being yourself, doing your thing, this is what we're all about here. And also, you know me, Haley, doing our business with love and kindness and consideration, because your business hopefully is your mission on the planet. And I want you to feel good every day as you be yourself and pursue your goals. And really, it's all about service. The more people you're serving, the more your business is thriving, the more revenue you're generating. But you know, Haley, one thing I'd like to talk about is, as women, we're doing way too many things, because we're capable. We could do it all, but it's not necessarily the highest and best use for our business. And that's why I like to talk about speaking and selling and systematizing your serving, and of course strategy. Those are all our jobs. And then there's that other one that I don't profess to be an expert at, but definitely shine the spotlight on, and that's self-care. Because if you don't have self-care and great vitality, of course you don't want to pick up the phone, you don't want to get in massive action. And that's what is required to bliss and thrive in your business.
Absolutely. And one of the things I want to put out there is that, what self-care is and what success is varies so widely from one person to the next. You can't just say, here's what, I do for self-care, because it may not work.
Right. For somebody else. The thing is, to find what works for us and to put attention on our self-care And also, one thing we know, Haley, and I know you know this, is that successful people have an AM routine and they have a PM routine. And the more we can get clear on our AM routine, the more, or our PM routine, the more we can implement it, guess what? The more efficient we get. That's another thing that studies show. When you do the same thing at the same time every day, you get more efficient at it. And then it gets like brushing your teeth. Like you don't even have to think about it because you have done it so many times. And so that's a self-care super tip I would encourage everyone to put some attention on.
Yeah, I love that so much. I know that my whole schedule has been a little bit out of sorts the last couple of weeks, and it has created all new, like entirely new morning and afternoon routines and evening routines because with my husband not here and me having the dogs and the cats and the whole rest of the zoo, I'm, in charge. And so, yeah, it's interesting to me to see how utterly inefficient I have been at doing things for the first few weeks.
Well, and you know what? Well, I'm sure you've been very efficient. But I know you've been decluttering like crazy, Haley. So I'm sure you're very
I have
efficient.
been. Yeah, but it seems like everything takes like 3 times as long as usual to do anything.
Well,
I'm used to the whoop and out.
and you're in massive action. So that's really
I am
good.
in master action, and I love it. And let us know if you're going to be there at the Expand Your Fempires. It'll be so much fun. I see a few people saying I will be there. I hope that you'll be there too. Honestly, I will plan to be there. And, it's going to be so much fun being with Queen Caterina and really having an amazing time. So, Caterina,
StreamYard is always backwards. So
it is always backwards. So you're having a hard time like trying to get things straight.
That's all
yes,
right.
Princess us. Yes. Tell me a little bit, let people know what they can do and how they sign up and do all the things.
Great. So first thing is, because you're VIP with Haley, if you'd like to come, you get $100 discount. Okay, it's regularly $147. It's only $47. And if you tell me right away, like today, we will send you our Fempire Fun Box, and we're sending the last Fempire Fun Boxes out tomorrow. So because I want to make sure you have it for November 3rd. And by the way, we're 10 to 4 Pacific time, and you will get the recordings. So if you have a client scheduled or you need to run out for something, no problem. We're going to send you the recordings. So, and you will want to listen to it over and over because it will be very info packed. We also send you a very comprehensive workbook as a PDF. That's not in your fun box. So download that. I have tons of resources. You know what, Helly, if I can get it together, I'm going to put together some of my favorite things to let people know about. And it promises to be a day that is going to be at the minimum uplifting and may be, in fact, life changing and business changing for you. And of course, it's going to be great fun, and you're going to meet great women and expand your network, which, as you know, is part of what drives our business, is having a pool and a bigger pool of places to draw clients, potential clients, connections, et cetera, et cetera. Use your code Haley for $100 off. Haley, I think that might have to be capitalized. I don't know if you tested it, my friend. It was capitalized when I tested it.
The whole thing was capitalized?
Haley. And you go to expandyourfempire.com, type in Haley when you get to the shopping cart. Of course, apply the code, and you will come for only $47. And this will be the beginning, hopefully, of me and you and the thriving women in business community, as well as the WEN community, of you expanding your network, of you blissing more in your business. Haley recommended to me the book, Get Rich, Lucky Bitch, which I started listening to yesterday. And let me say something. One of the things she says right at the beginning of the book is that women that are already successful, they're always looking for additional tweaks, additional upgrades. And that's how it is. If you're already thriving and blissing in your business, bing, bing, I'm blissing for you. And there's always more levels of mastery for us to develop and explore. That's the thing. It's not about, here's a very important point. Haley knows this. It's not just about learning stuff. It's about mastering things, implementing and then upgrading, implementing, upgrading. Keep moving more towards mastery. And that's what you would do if you were the queen of your kingdom. Well, guess what? You are the queen of your kingdom. It's called your business. And we're going to continue to move you towards mastery in your business and move you towards mastery and more bliss in your life. Bing, bing, bing.
Love it. Let's do it. Y'all register, let us know. And I hope to see everybody there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Y'all come and hang out.
Bing, bing.
Let's do it. Take care, y'all. Have a good afternoon. Happy Sunday.
Bing, bing,
Bye.
bing.